is a battle over maple syrup that is unfolding right now in Maine. The University of New England just cut ties with one of its top researchers who recently came under fire for some of his comments about the health benefits of maple syrup. Our Monica Medea has more on the controversy and why local farmers are being impacted.
This for me is about family and taking care of the land that I grew up on.
Joshua Waterhouse turned his childhood hobby of brewing maple syrup into a full-scale operation in Hollis, Maine.
I'm very proud to sell maple syrup.
The owner of Waterhouse Family Farms knows the product he sells and was surprised to hear about research done by the former dean of pharmacy at the University of New England, Dr. Navindra Seeram.
What we found was mind-blowing.
Over several years, Dr. Seeram has claimed that consuming pure maple syrup could prevent serious health conditions like cardiovascular disease, cancer, and Alzheimer's.
It is a bit surprising that it is promoted to that level, but I really couldn't speak to that. That's
right, yes.
It would be great if that was the case. How's that?
Not everyone was convinced, though. An investigation by the New York Times found much of his research funding was coming from the Quebec Maple Syrup Producers. They also found that in 2023, the association paid him $37,000 for PR activities.
Definitely a conflict of interest. I mean, I can't go to conferences today without people, before they start speaking, they have to put up their conflicts.
Humane food science and human nutrition professor Mary Ellen Kamiri is familiar with Seeram's research and says a lot of it has flaws. One being that he only studied the extracts of maple syrup, not the product itself.
We don't eat extracts. We don't eat pure chemicals.
She says Dr. Seeram also seemed to go out of his way to promote maple syrup from Quebec, claiming he'd identified a unique compound.
He didn't measure any other syrup. He didn't measure maple syrup from New Brunswick or Maine.
A representative from the Quebec Maple Syrup Producers says they've been collaborating with researchers for 20 years, and the organization, quote, complies with the strict ethical standards applicable to this type of research. According to Kamiri, there are health benefits to maple syrup, like when it's used as a replacement for processed sugar. Waterhouse says he's shown customers how to use it as a healthy alternative for baking. Further promotion isn't necessary.
Maine maple syrup and Maine maple sugar, they really sell themselves. I think it's a great product. I think people put a lot of heart and soul into making that product and making it well.
Monica Medea, NBC 10, Boston.